So this is a diagram of the optic chiasm. So we have several things that are important to identify first before we get into how it's structured. First we need the left visual field, marked in green, and the right visual field, marked in pink. So, next we need our eyes. And in addition to the eyes, we need the chiasm itself. So when information comes from these visual fields, marked by a squiggly line, it will enter on the left visual field to the right side of the left eye and the right side of the right eye. Same for the right visual field. Information will cross from the right visual field to the left side of the left eye and the left side of the right eye. From here, this information enters into the retina, which is the bottom half of the eye, on two halves of the retina connecting to optic nerves. So the left side of the retina here, this outside part, is called the temporal half. And this information will come from the right visual field to the left visual cortex. And it does this by crossing over the optic chiasm and moving over to the left side. So this is our temporal half, which is on the outside, and it will not cross through the chiasm. In addition, this is our optic nerve. Now on the inside, from the left visual field, this is our nasal half. The nasal half does cross through the optic chiasm. It will come down its optic nerve, across the optic chiasm to the right side. So the left visual field will bring information to the right visual cortex. And the same goes for the right visual field. This is our nasal half of the right visual field, and it will carry information. Note this cross through the optic chiasm to the left visual cortex. And the same goes for the left visual field. On its temporal half, it will cross through the optic chiasm and bring information to the right half of the visual cortex. Note that this cross is only between the nasal halves and not the temporal halves of the optic nerves. After these nerves cross through the optic chiasm, they go through another structure called the LGN. Once they pass through the LGN, they enter into their respective visual cortexes. The right visual field will cross into the left visual cortex, if you note how it goes from the right visual field to the left visual cortex. And the same goes for the other side, as the left visual field will bring information to the right visual cortex. Together, these two structures make up the primary visual cortex. And so, this structure is the optic chiasm and how our brain processes the left and right visual fields into their respective cortexes. Thank you.